Okay, so when you apply the rational root theorem to do these, you first have to do what I call the P's and the Q's. The P's
Right.
and the Q's. Okay, here's my P's, and my P's are my factors of 20. So my factors of 20 is any two numbers that multiply and get 20. So over time, you will learn that, well, 1 times 20 is 20, 2 times 10 is 20, 4 times 5 is 20, 5 times 4 is 20, 10 times 2 is 20, and 20 times 1 is 20. Those are my P's of all the factors of 20. So now let's look at the Q's. Let's look at the Q's. And the Q's are the factors of the leading coefficient right here of the highest degree. So in this case, it's plus or minus 1. 1 times 1 is 1, and negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. So then I do the P divided by Q. I do the P divided by Q. And it works out good when this is 1 because the P divided by Q is simply the P's. Plus or minus 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. Now, the next step you do is synthetic division and just start with the plus 1. So let's see, plus 1, here's my coefficients, 1, negative 5, negative 4, and 20. I draw my line, I bring down the 1, 1 times 1 is 1, bring down the negative 4, 1 times negative 4 is negative 4, negative 4 plus negative 4 is negative 8, 1 times negative 8 is negative 8, and I bring down the 12, and that won't work. So I go to the next number. So let's go to minus 1. And this can take some time. And to be honest, you may do this and get no factors because sometimes there's a possibility that it's not factorable. That could happen. But I hope I don't set you up like that. Let's see. Negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 5 is negative 6. Negative 1 times negative 6 is 6. Negative 4 plus 6 is 2. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2, and that's 18. So that didn't work. So let's go back to drawing board and let's go to the next number, plus 2. Plus 2, same coefficients, 1, negative 5, negative 4, and 20. Draw my line. From 1 down, 2 times 1 is 2. Negative 5 plus 2 is negative 3. Negative 2 plus negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 4 plus negative 6 is negative 10. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. We get 0. So that works. That works. That's good. So that means my first factor, I change that sign, is x minus 2. And what I have left is this number here. So I started with a cube, so this becomes x squared minus 3x minus 10. All I am doing is bringing down these numbers here. Now, you can keep on going. You can keep doing this to get all of them, or you can look right here and say, you know what, Mr. Griffin, I remember my quadratics, that this is easy. 2 times 5 is 10. 5 minus 2 is 3. So this is simply x minus 5 times x plus 2. And this is my completely factored form, and it follows the fundamental theorem of algebra because the fundamental theorem of algebra says because this is 3, I will at least have 3 solutions. I will have 3 solutions. Now it could be the same solution, but I'll have 3. And then the solutions are x equals 2, x equals 5, and x is equal to negative 2. Now that's how we do the rational root theorem, and sometimes they're easier and sometimes they're harder, but that's the basic process.